We'll be with you guys very shortly for the start of our live stream. We're just preparing and setting up our wheel, and we'll be with you guys very shortly. G'day to you, and welcome aboard, and get involved in our live chat. G'day to you all. Thank you very much for joining me. Pleasure as always. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you've had a lovely weekend. If you are still in your weekend, it is weekend evening here in Australia, the east coast of Australia, in Sydney, Australia. It's quite a warm evening. It's been a warm day. Beautiful spring weather here in Australia. And it's going to be dishing up a bit of a mixed bag this week. You know, high 20s, low 20s, close to the 30s in some locations. Out west, probably around 30. So, yeah, great truck spotting week coming up for you guys. Need to post up a couple of new truck spotting trips later on this evening. I'm probably going to be posting up one tonight, and then I'll post up the other one that I did on Friday at St. Mary's later in the week. Probably on Tuesday. But anyway, the 70th video for our truck spotting under my label Don's Truck Spotting Australia. Let's bring ourselves in. G'day to you and welcome aboard. How are we all doing? And welcome to Sunday night Lighting The Highwayz. And we're here on this 14th of September 2025 from our studios here in Sydney's western suburbs. How are you all doing? Everybody going well? Hopefully everybody is well. We've pulled the trigger a little bit earlier tonight, as I am very keen and ready to go onto the roads. So we've got a great night ahead. And if you are not aware by now, we have posted up our first Train Cinema live stream for this week, which is our live stream for tomorrow night. And the good news is I have solved, I've sort of solved the problems with Train Simulator Classic, but I'm having a loading issue with Train Simulator Classic. It's not just happening with the one route I thought it was happening, but I'm getting an issue where it's loading everything into the game at a slow pace, and I don't understand why. I deleted all of the Railworks files, everything. I deleted it all, re-downloaded it, and then I cleared the chatter out of the game. I verified the files. I done everything possibly I could with everything. I checked to see if there was updated drivers. The Nivea is updated regularly. That's up to date. But just having issues with Train Simulator Classic. But the good news is we are good to go for the Tuesday night Choo Choo Tuesdays Train Simulator Classic live stream that fortunately I said to you guys before the weekend that would be cancelled, but I've solved the problems. So the good news is we are back on for Tuesday night with Train Simulator Classic. We were going to switch it to Train Sim World, but the good news is we're going to be giving you guys a little bit of a teaser to what's coming to Train Sim World. I know there's been a few others that have already done it. I know Richie Rails and the British Ace have been doing that, but like I said, they do their thing, I do my thing, and we'll be heading onto the rails ourselves with all three of the upcoming Train Sim World routes on Train Simulator Classic this Tuesday night. So do look forward to that. So Riviera, actually it's not the Riviera, South Dover. They call it South Dover. It's Riviera on Train Sim Classic. But we have got the Class 802 Armstrong Powerhouse. We're rolling with that on Tuesday night, and we're gonna be rolling with the Aero Free. The Aero Free on the Morristown line, which is the one I'm looking forward to the most. I can't believe I'm actually saying a US route at launch. I'm actually excited for, and this one I am, because this is one route I've been wanting for a while. I've been such a fan of Morristown on Train Sim Classic. This was one route I'm like, this has got to come to Train Sim World. This is such a great route. There's more stock that not even in it at the moment. They can add in more. Comet V is one of the trains I would love to see in it eventually. Hopefully Comet V comes in later on as a DLC. Or add on for if they do another New Jersey route. Who knows, the North Jersey coastline's not in it. So anyway, we are ready to go. So I'm going to be rolling with two styles of Peterbilts tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I was originally going to be just rolling with this SES software version of the 579, but the good news is earlier today I decided to pull the trigger and redo the skin and put it onto the Peterbilt 389, and instead of having the one stripe on the 389, we've got two of them going down exactly the same, but they've got one on top, one on the bottom, so it's a little bit different. So I will show you guys the truck now, and we will be rolling with this one later on tonight. So here it is. So this is the Peterbilt 389 version. And the one that you're seeing on the screen just then was the 579 version. Good news is I am bringing to you a Peterbilt skin pack for American Truck Simulator, the Godfathers Peterbilt 579 and 389 skins pack will be releasing soon. Now, there will be a lot of the skins originally from my Godfather's ATS ATS skins pack that I originally had. So a lot of the skins from that pack that were on the Peterbilt originally are going to be returning, and a new update. And I have got an accessory pack for this going at the moment as well. That's why you can see some things maybe that are different than the standard SCS version. So anyway, this skin will become available. So there you have it. Lovely doubly. And you can have it in the... so it looks a little bit weird with that one. So I highly recommend it to have it with the Ultra Cab. Right. Let's get up and run. So, good news. I'd like to thank everybody for their response this weekend for our Rugby League 26 gameplay on our YouTube channel as well for the first week of the NRL Finals Series as well. I appreciate it. We broke records. We broke the record on... we broke records again this weekend for the most views. Out of any game this weekend, it was the Canberra-Brisbane game that was on earlier today that's broken the records. Currently over 13,000 views. So thank you very much. I am probably basically Australia's number one viewing channel for Rugby League 26. So I appreciate it. It's absolutely fantastic. Yes, I am a Broncos fan, so I am quite excited at the moment. But there's some calls in that game that are really... I just scratch my head sometimes. You wonder why people get confused and get frustrated with the game. It's just, it's like, I would have been happy either way, you know, if we won or lost. So I'm not, you know, I'm happy we won, but I would have been happy if we lost anyway because we played our guts out. Both teams did. It was a great game. I'm sick of the referees screwing it up for it all though. It's just frustrating. Anyway, let's not worry about that. We're here to talk trucks. We're doing trucks. We're ready to go. So let's get it up and running. Let's go and get our first delivery here today. 6:42 p.m. currently in the time schedule in the game. So we're going to go and pick up our first one. Yes, Freds are in the game. I don't think actually we got the official Freds. What can I say? I don't think it's the official Freds. But nonetheless, we got Fred. It sounds weird. We got Fred. Yeah, we got Fred. So let's go to our first delivery in Sydney. And we're going to Hawk Logistics. Get involved in our live chat. So to subscribers only. English only, of course. And if you are watching from afar, welcome to you. And it is going on to 8 o'clock local time, 2000 hours here in Australia.
Ready to roll?
I have got some improvements on the dashboard. I've got a dashboard mod as well, which is something I really needed for this one. It's funny what was happening with the horn just then. Oh, we might as well just drive around to it.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Now, I'm not sure if Freds are officially in the game just yet. Yeah, they're not. It's still the Swift. Because I forgot to put the logos on the other part of the files. So that's why you could see some flickering going on.
Turn left.
So it's not officially added just yet. We could say they're under construction. The Swifts have been taken over by Freds in the state. They will be soon, don't worry. Swift gong. Freds, you're in. So yeah, this last week I've put in some new, more Australian companies. So we've got the Hawk Logistics, we've got Freds, but I've KS Easter is another one. There's another one, the KS Easter. So I'm gradually starting to, and Lynn Fox. So we've got a few more companies, and they've got the K Hub in there, of course. Right, let's now grab our delivery, and we're heading to Sydney. Yes, the winner is Sydney. Got a couple new engine packs as well, downloaded through the last week. So, yeah, I'm been really busy with all that. Okay, set the back there. Going the wrong way there, Oz. Now you know why I don't like reversing trucks. I'm not a good reverser in real life either. I hate reversing. That's always been my downfall. Why I don't have a fucking license. It's because I hate reversing. I don't like reversing. That's it. You know. I don't back my ass up, you know. I'm not a poof. I don't fucking do. I let the girls back their ass up. Let's see if I fucking get lucky. No, we're good to go. No, we're going to swing it in there. We're not going to skip that. The alarm's very annoying now. I've seen an absolutely beautiful Peterbilt over the last week, folks. It's on my Wethel Park truck spotting adventure, my latest one that's up on the channel, the 69th full-length truck spotting adventure. And it's absolutely beautiful. Miss Sweeney. It's a Miss Sweeney, actually. My good friend, actually, fellow truck spotter, which I highly recommend, BJ Truck Spot. He's got a YouTube channel. I highly recommend to click that subscribe button on him as well. Definitely check him out. He's posting daily shorts, videos, just like I do. And he does compilations of trucks as well. So he does like Kenworth compilation videos. He does compilation videos on just the trucking company itself, and then just puts a bunch of things together. And some of them are short and some of them are long videos. But his average videos are around about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So they're definitely worth watching. But he has smaller ones as well, you know, around 5 to 10 minutes. So there's some pretty decent mixes there. But yeah, he does compilation videos of different companies and brands and stuff, which is something I'm actually planning on getting into as well. But I'm just building my library up at the moment, and then I'll do compilations of different trucks and stuff. So that's why I haven't done that side of things. So I'm just sort of been building a library since around April, I think March, April. So yeah, that's when I started saving my library. Before that, I was just deleting everything. Yeah, I've been building a library up because I've had the room on the PC to do that. Right, so let's hit that button now, and we shall get it up and running. We're just going to make sure that we are officially live, because we've got that chat, and it's just sitting there gathering dust at the moment, just like it's, cockroaches ringing in the ear. Not cockroaches, crickets. We know what cockroaches ringing it out of here. Yeah, we're live. It's all good. Okay. Thank you very much, Crazy Aussie. So, yeah, if you've just joined us, so we've got the 579 Peterbilt here tonight. And we also got the 389, which we'll be dragging out later on. So we're going to be dragging out the 389. That's the other version, other Peterbilt we're going to be rolling. And that's, I do believe, it was this design, the low roof, earlier through the week that I seen with the 389 with the Miss Sweetie. So yeah, BJ Truck Spot, going back, BJ Truck Spot has a short he posted up over the last week and actually captured the Miss Sweeney as well. There is a few different variants of the Miss Sweeney. They're a company that are very unique when it comes to their designs. They're actually massive fans of the classic cartoon, and I have to agree, is one of my favorite cartoons of all time as well, Top Cat. I was such a big fan of Top Cat, you know, growing up. TC! Hey, TC! And Benny and, Benny and, was it Rubble? I think Rubble was their last name, Benny Rubble. But, yeah, all the gang and Dribble. Officer Dribble. Officer Dibble. Hang on. Yeah, that's the one. The alleyways of New York. Such a classic.
Time to hit the road.
But yeah, they got different versions of the characters of Top Cat on the trucks, and they all got names, and they're all based off the Top Cat characters. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I seen the cat one. It said cat on the side. It had a cat engine in it. It sounded bloody awesome. So we're rolling with former company tonight here in Australia, Ansett Australia, and they used to have this legendary truck. Unfortunately, the Freightliner Colorado. Cantarado, the John Rooter. Unfortunately, that's the truck that I wanted to originally do for it. But unfortunately, the John Rooter keeps crashing on me. Yeah, doesn't matter what area I put it in and doesn't matter if I remove all my mod trucks and everything, it just crashes the game. So I'm not going to deal with anything John Rooter. It's just not worth my trouble when you got other stuff, in it that, works quite fine. Let's adjust our seat, shall we? Let's get down more in our seat, and we'll bring it back a bit more. There we go.
Get ready to turn left.
No, we'll leave it. Probably a little bit more forward. Oop, no. Let's get, there we go.
Turn left.
So currently coming out of Iowa, we're in Iowa, and there you can see we've got the Verma. It's a company I actually worked for a little bit here in Weville Park in Sydney, actually, Verma. And they were based in the old section of Weville Park, and a couple doors down from where my dad used to work at the original Fred's Freighters out of Sydney, actually, before he moved base down further. And eventually he ended up merging the company later on. This was after my father left and stuff. Like, my father had other opportunities that swang his way later on. But he worked for Fred for many, many years, though, before that. So he had a long service with him. And, grew up in and out of the truck all the time. Absolutely fantastic it was.
Go straight.
Get those lights on. This is one of the new engines that I downloaded that I'm rolling with tonight. Excuse me, the lights are on.
Go straight.
So the truck skin's going to become available, the 579 and the 389 in the Godfather's Peterbilt 579 and 389 skin pack. We're planning to release that one this week, actually. We're just going to release it. So there's going to be a couple skins to start it off with on the 579. But there'll be more skins on the 389 this time around. But the next update will be more focused on 579. So yeah, that'll be releasing soon. There's been a delay on the Road Network pack, folks. My focus went on to other stuff this week. More so my truck spotting. So, pardon me. This is what happens when I choose reality over fantasy. But don't worry, it is very close to release. We're hopeful to get it out this week. But once again, it's, when it happens, it happens. Current version's quite good. So the next version's going to release the next week. I've sort of been holding off as well because I know 156 is coming out of beta soon, and just knowing the last beta test wasn't as long as it originally was, I don't know, I got my suspicions that we're going to be seeing 156 very soon.
Turn right.
I hate it when this happens too, because it's like now you got to get a hold of RTA mods and wait a couple of weeks for them to send the file updates. Yeah. got to keep checking them to see if they're updated, and then you got to send them the email, say, may you please send me the files. And yeah, they do it, you know, when they can. You know, it's just got to be patient. I've got a good relationship with them, so there should be no worries there. They know who I am.
Stay left.
Yeah, beautiful sunset. Whoop, 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 whoop. I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, crap, 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 crap. I'm coming out, buddy. Well, that's going to hamper our efforts. Let's have a look at the map here for a second, because I might see if I can get away with... It's alright, we'll go. It's only just here, so we should have no problems. There we go. Got around it. All good. They're like, oh, you work for Ansett. No, you're alright. Used to. Yeah, so former company, ladies and gentlemen, this one, Ansett, but they used to have a beautiful truck and trailer combination. The Freightliner, unfortunately, but yeah, the Freightliner, like I said, John Rutter's just got too many issues. I could have did it with the Freightliner Augusty, but I said to you guys last week on the live stream I was rolling with the Peterbilt this week, so that's what we're rolling with. We've got the Peterbilt out. Sorry, it is a Peterbilt, my apologies. So yeah, the Peterbilt is what we're rolling with here this week. And we've got the two variants of the Peterbilt here tonight, which is great.
Turn right. Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Billboards have been updated as well. It's one of the new ones that's there. God, it's got some balls, this engine, I tell you. Yeah, I don't normally roll with the single trailers online, so I normally roll with the B-doubles 99% of the time, either being the FTEs or the freighters, but more focused on the FTEs recently because it's I've only just been able to skin them recently over the last 5 weeks now, 4 or 5 weeks. So yeah, there's been one particular trailer I've been begging to try to get XML files, and I've had the templates for so long, but I just haven't had the XML file. And finally cracked the codes here recently, And yeah, it was the same with the T610 SAR. So one truck that I was, looking for ages to try to get XML file and template for, and got the right contacts, and absolute legends. I can't thank those people enough,
Stay left.
But with the XML file for the FTE, I cracked the code myself. So don't ask me. Well, it was just one day. I just finally decided to give it another shot, and finally cracked it. And God, I don't know what I was doing wrong after all this time, but long time, after almost 3 years of skinning now, and finally, got it up and running. Still looking for a Legend SAR, updated Legend SAR though. I've got the T900 Frank Peru version, but I would love to have the Aussie version of the SAR. Hang on. Everything's slowing down. We know that. The damn cops blocking the road. I don't normally roll with the standard SES trucks either. I'm normally rolling with the standard mod trucks, RTA mods, and the T909s. And by the way, don't be fooled with the pack that's been released up on the websites over the last few days, folks, on the for American Truck Simulator. The only thing that has been added to it is the 359, which is can be downloaded on its own. Everything else that's in that pack, folks, has not been updated. I can tell you that much, because I've got the number versions on my game that I compared it to, and they came up exactly the same numbers as the ones I had a few months ago. So don't be fooled by those fake people out there trying to scam you with those mods, folks. So if you got the old versions, it'll be working quite fine. You don't need to update. 359, you can download that on its own, like I said. That's what I've done. And I do have a template for that. So we'll be adding the 359 to the next update for the T-Series. Pretty sure I got some skins still from the old days, actually. God, that'll be my early days. This is why, if you're a skinner, folks, and you got your own skins and stuff, and just because mods might not stop working, don't delete your skins, because you never know when you can end up finding that truck in an updated version and working again in the game. You know what I mean? That's why I keep a lot of my old mods, in case they ever return. I've got all those hours of sweat and tears in all of that. I don't have to redo them. So we're currently going through Nebraska, and there is the Great Arch. Just trying to have a look at something here for a second. I'm just going to check my graphics for a second. Looks like the distance might be changed. I don't know, it's just me. So good. We've got the steering wheel on the American side of the road this week. If you can't hear me, folks, just let me know and I'll turn the mic up a little bit more. I've just turned it up a little bit more now just in case. So I am kicking back here in the seat. I haven't got my foot on the accelerator at the moment because I've got the cruise control on. They need to make a rule when if they got no one else in front, the person that's in front, either if it's AI, flicks it onto high beams. You know what I mean? Because that's what you do in reality. But if you know you're going to get taken over, that's when you flick them back to normal. But we don't have to worry about that because we have to pull in. It's a little burnout going
Find
into
a
there.
new route.
Yeah, the Masweeney Peterbilt I've seen through the week at Weville Park. Well, there's so many bloody good trucks that day, I swear. It was just absolutely insane. I was like, at one stage I was just thinking to myself, holy crap, did I bring the M7 with me into Weville Park today? That's how crazy it was. It was like just so many interstate trucks coming in and out. And it is classified, if people are not aware, Weville Park is actually one of Sydney's original, I think it is the original estate, factory estate in Sydney, industrial estate. It was way smaller back in the days when my dad worked for Fred's Freighters. But I remember the original goat track and everything, and all that area has all changed now too. You know, they've got a trucking bay there now, and up on the hill where it was all deserted back in the days. They've got a Coles warehouse there now, and I'm like, holy crap. And they've got a roundabout and everything down the bottom of it now, and it's like, man, this has all changed. Like, the whole thing completely different than what it was. back in the days. It was like a goat track, and it was just, basically, rocks and dirt on the sides of the road, But there used to be a goat track all the way from Weville Park all the way up to Elizabeth Drive, Cow Pasture Road, everything like all up through there. It was a goat track back in the days. But I've seen this city, change massively. I'm 43 years old in a couple of weeks' time. I grew up here in Sydney. I've been in Sydney all my life. I was born in Queensland, though. I was born in Brisbane. My parents were on holidays, so I am a Queenslander. And but lived in Sydney all my life, and I've seen this city, what it was to what it is now. It's there's a lot of things that are, you have so many memories of. Buildings, places, trains, and trucks. I remember all, some of the trucks, and, the trains. We're losing the V set here very soon, here in Sydney, and that to me is the last piece of my childhood in railway. It's been a warm day, it certainly has. I'm thinking about buying another pool, getting it ready. More so for my daughter, with school holidays.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
But I got an internet bill I really got to take care of, so I really need to take care of that. And it was double this weekend at Time Zone, so I topped up a card, and I know for a fact they're not going to have it while the school holidays are on, so I thought I'll do it now, and then I don't have to worry about topping up a Time Zone card for the school holidays. I said to her, I've topped your card up. I said, I'm not going to go and spend it or anything. I go, you can use it for the school holidays. So that's what I'm going to, I got to just urge myself not to go new Time Zone. So I go in there, I'm going to end up spending the money, and I don't want it because I know I'm going to need as much money as possible for the school holidays. Even though I've only got it for the second week this time, folks. I did get confirmation, folks. The mother is having some holidays. So the good news is the first week of the school holidays, I'm free to do truck spotting. It's my birthday week too.
Please mind the speed limit.
That's grand final week, so it works out. We're even talking tickets for the grand final after tonight's win, so we've seen the prices. No, thank you. $300 something. Give me a seat. $400 something for this seat. Jesus Christ! I get AEW and get front row for that much. I only want to go to AEW if MJF comes to Sydney. I'm just such a fan of MJF. Such a funny bugger. And Will Ospreay, of course, and John Moxley. But
stay right, and then exit right.
More for Will Ospreay and MJF. I don't know. I'm just such a fan of MJF. He just reminds me of The Miz
Exit
a lot,
right.
but he also reminds me of Chris Jericho, like when he was younger. He's a real smart aleck, and got that character.
Turn right.
G'day, Swell Gamers 9826. Welcome aboard. Coming into Sydney with a SI, folks, not spelt like Sydney here in Australia. Oh, here comes the Smoky Bandit.
Go straight.
truck is the Peterbilt 579. It's a standard SCS software truck. So it comes as standard in the game. The skin is a former Australian company, Ansett, here in Australia, is a former airline. And they used to have a trucking service, which was Ansett Freight Express. And so this is a former company here in Australia. And the airline is no longer around as well. They went into administration in the early 2000s. Early to mid 2000s, I think it was, around 2004, 2005, something like that. And the trailer is the Freighter T-Liner, which is updated by me, the Godfather. The Godfather's Freighter T-Liner trailer. You can download at modhub.us or atsmods.net. So yeah, the trailer, I've renamed it to its official name, which is a T-Liner. There's all different types of T-Liner, Freighter T-Liner trailers, but
Stay left. And then turn
there's
left.
like different versions of the curtain sider. So yeah, this is the
Turn left.
one of the later models of the curtain siders. And you can have this in single trailer like I've got here in a drop deck design. You can have it in a flat deck design, a belly deck design. You can have it as a B-double, a triple B, which is free trailers. That's what we call them here in Australia. They're triple Bs. In America, they'll probably call them road trains, but they're not. They're not. When
Turn
triple
left.
trailers here in Australia are known as triple Bs. Anything higher than that, then that's what you call a road train. And here we are at
We
Hawk
are
Logistics,
finished.
which is a very controversial company here in Australia. Right. I need to still work on that Hawk sign there, folks. It is not in position. I need to get that right. And this will be coming to console, this game, very soon, folks. But do note the mods side of it will not be. There are talks of certain mods that are going to come into the game at a later period. But the console release, I do believe, is going to be most likely before the end of the year, actually. So yeah, 157, which is the next update after 156, will most likely be the case where we see the console release. I'm hoping that's not the case because the console release might delay the bloody DLC for Louisiana, which is what I'm looking forward to. So we're going to New Orleans in that one. We're going to do some New Orleans companies. It's going to be really cool. We can do some Carlivada, type style stuff. Maybe do a New Orleans Saints skin. They're not a good team. They're just as bad as my Patriots. Don't worry. All right, there we go. Well, so that's our first trip done. Let's have a look at the company offers. Actually, you know what? Let's go and have a sleep. We're going to continue with this truck for a little bit, and then we're going to roll up to... we're going to roll up the roll out the 389 later on. Okay. So let's drive to the nearest place. Well, actually, no, we're not. Let's bring up the map. Now I can get this place where we can have a snoozy. Captain Snoozy. There we go. That's a good thing about this. This is what happens when you're a modder. You know the ins and outs. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, lowrider.
Let's go.
Bounce it in there like a hydraulic pack. There we go. Oh yeah. Right. All right, Dave, can you trace that one? Yep. All right, 650. That's all good. We have our moderators in the background here again tonight, looking over our chat, folks. Do note their identities are confidential, so that's why they don't get on the chat. So they work for the Australian Federal Police Cyber Unit. All right. They're a couple of mates of mine, good mates of mine I've known for a long, long time. Right, let's get some fuel. Gonna need that fuel on this one, because it's not like my Kenworth, where we can just cruise for a couple of hours and don't have to fill up. That's one of the beauties about Australian trucking and the Kenworths. They got the big kahunas. That's why I love my Kennies. Whoop! Almost slammed my Peterbilt then. Okay, so that is done. So let's grab the map and we shall get rid of that off the map. All right, there we go. We shall look at the jobs. Right, we speak English only. Let's have a look at where we can go. No, I wouldn't be able to do that because it'll crash to the bloody desktop. Because since they've done the California work, like between Las Vegas and you go through this way, in between here, like it crashes to the desktop. I don't know why. It just does it all the time. But it's done it ever. It's because I've got they haven't cleared all the chatter from the original map. So yeah, it's a well-known fact. Unfortunately, it's a real pain in the ass. Okay, let's go to Casper and deliver some flour.
Okay, here we go.
Casper the friendly ghost, hey, Casper the friendly ghost. If you become a ghost, folks, when you pass on, will you become a friendly ghost or would you become an angry ghost or a bad ghost? You know, like, would you be a ghost that just causes chaos? And, you know, I would probably be a sneaky ghost.
Never mind.
That would be me, a sneaky ghost. I would want to go up I would want to go up a girl's skirt. It was like, woo! Just pull the trigger. Whoop! G-string goes south. Oh, sorry. I'm such a bad person. I'm a man, hey. I'm just. That's what happens when you're a single daddy. Yes, I got kids. My oldest is 15. Oh, makes me feel old. Seriously. Makes me feel old.
Drive
Right.
safe.
$374 on their next trip, ladies and gentlemen, and we're delivering some flour. There's probably one thing you could throw in the air if you see a ghost. Actually, you know, you can probably throw up some flour and reveal it. Doesn't look like Casper. Probably look like one of the ones from Scooby-Doo or who knows, Scary Movie. Might be one of those type of ones. Oh, this way. Wrong way, Oz. Yeah, I'm not sure what my mood would have been tonight, actually, if the Broncos lost. I stopped watching the game when they went down big time. I was like...
Get ready to turn right.
I had the shit, so I was like, it is what it is. But when I seen him coming back, I thought...
Turn right.
Just... God, I hate sport. This is what I love about Formula One, you know, like I'm a Max Verstappen fan, yeah, but I'm rooting for McLaren too, you know, like because of Oscar, and yeah, you know, it's a bit hard, you know, after I've rooted for Red Bull for so damn long, you know.
Get ready to turn right.
In the sport, you know, and I followed Formula One like a religion, like it's like that and rugby league I follow big time. But
turn left.
That being said, I watch all kinds of sport. You know, obviously I'm religiously with the WWE and AEW and wrestling. Not so much New Japan, well, like I used to be, because it's not the same since the days. But I watch other sports as well. You know, I watch some MotoGP from time to time. You know, golf, of course. Been watching a bit of the PGA Tour tournament, BMW tournament over the last couple of days, actually. I was watching it last night when that Fravel, whatever his name is, he bloody double bogeyed one of the holes. There was like a bunker around. He tried to get it around the bunker and it ended up going in the bunker and ended up hitting it out of the bunker too far. I only watched it for a little bit. I was pretty drunk last night, actually. Not as drunk as the night before, though. Man, way too many drinks on Friday night.
Get ready to turn left.
Brake, yeah.
Turn left.
Gotta remember, I got the nose today. I'm so used to the cabovers, you know, with the Kenworths and that I roll with. And when it comes to trucks, I'm usually higher up on them too, not down low like this one. This is like a low. Oop. Sorry, Mac, I'm coming through, Mac. Good old Mac. Don't mind my Macs, actually. I like the old Macs, though.
Stay
when
right,
Macs were Macs.
And then continue straight.
So I'm more like that with the old, like,
Go
I like
straight.
old vehicles as well, because I like metal. I don't like this plastic shit, you know, like
Stay
I just
right,
like metal.
And then continue straight. Go straight. Stay right.
Drop that back to 9. So we're on our way to Wyoming. We started on the edge of Idaho tonight, so not Idaho, Iowa.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that McSweeney skin into the update before this I release it this week too, folks. But I've been trying to look for a reference for the logo, so I might have to do the logo itself and hand draw it, which should not be a problem. I just got to get the right lettering for it, or get close to it. I got the references and that, so it wouldn't be the first time I've hand drawn logos and stuff, It's going to be extra effort. That's the only problem, extra effort, extra time. So I might do a case where I'll do the, because like I said about the Top Cat thing, and there's different versions on each of their trucks and different designs. So they've got a maroon backdrop though, so they're really cool.
Stay left, and then turn left.
Yeah, we're going all over the place here at the moment. Going the intersection to the intersection.
Turn left.
And there's a set of lights on this one. Oh, hang on, no, we got the gap. Swell Gamers, if you're still there, I think I've spoken to you before. You're from New Zealand, aren't you? I recognise that. I recognise that name. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, sweet as. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of New Zealand, folks, man, I'm spewing about the Warriors dropping the game there. Fucking hell. Like, I had the Wars winning the game, winning it well, actually. I thought, Penrith were going to get their ass whooped. And I was hoping the dynasty would come to the end, and I was like, I'm so spewing. They deserve to have gotten further than what they did this year. Like, there's one team that I can't believe they're gone this early in the finals. I really can't believe it.
Stay right, and then turn right.
Sport can be a bugger sometimes.
Turn right.
Yeah, I was hoping they'll be the team that, snap their dynasty. But, yeah, it could end up being us now. Oh, God. I love to get revenge from the grand final a few years ago. But I'll be very worried if Penrith win next week. And because obviously they're on the Broncos side of the draw. But it's either going to be we're versing Penrith at some court, or we're versing my dad's team, the Bulldogs. Oh, it's going to be a war in my house. Don't worry about that. We're going to be snapping each other all week, I swear. We're just going to be snapping each other. It's going to be... he knows what I'm going to be like if we lose.
Go straight.
I think I'm going through.
Go straight.
Huh? Cameron? Yeah, I know. He hasn't been on since. Don't know why. Anyway. Yeah, can you find out if there's a way to do that? Yeah, because I'm going to message him and just let him know that... we should be smooth sailing now. Pretty sure we should have pretty clear. We should be clearance all the way to around Casper. Just got to remember where we're going off in Casper. Oh, yep, BNSF. That's just the one near the just off the highway. Little Coke factories on the side, going up the hill on it. Little Coke warehouse. Coca-Cola warehouse, not a Coke. We don't do that, thank you very much. We're in Wyoming now, folks. Wyoming. Cody B Pyrotechnics around here. We're going to love some fireworks. A little bit disappointed about Cody B, actually. He's been pretty dull since the PGI. Not really much going on since the PGI. Dan's Fireworks have been firing out some fantastic videos still. Bandit in front. Where are you going? I didn't know what he was doing. He was just really slowing down there. I just didn't see the point of that. We don't do that here in Australia. We keep going forward. Here we are on the freeway. What we call a motorway here in Australia. Oh, don't worry, it used to be called a freeway a long time ago. Expressway, motorway, freeway, Motobahn, Autobahn, sorry. Not Motobahn. Autobahn. That's Germany. Call it the U-Bahn, S-Bahn. That's a train. That's a Deutsche Bahn. I know all this train sim well. Live with Train Sim World 5 tomorrow night, folks. Don't forget we're moving to Train Sim World 6 in a few weeks. Got our launch live stream up on our channel on the Friday evening our time. So the game releases early hours Friday morning on the 26th here in Australia for the deluxe edition. And need the time to obviously, do some introduction tutorials and whatnot. So looking forward to it. There might be a change on that launch live stream, by the way, as well, folks. It might be on earlier than expected. Because now the Broncos have made the grand final qualifier, I'm not sure if we're going to be playing that night or not. So if we are, we're going to be we're going to split the live stream into a part 1 and a part 2. So we'll let you guys know nonetheless when we get closer. If it's through our live streams or our community wall, we'll definitely let you guys know if there's any changes to the launch live stream for Train Sim World 6. Yeah, because like I said, now the grand final qualifiers are on that particular weekend. One game is on a Friday night, and it could end up being the Broncos game. So I might not even be here in Sydney. I'm not sure because I might be going to the game. So up in Brisbane, so soon find out. Boys are thinking about it.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Yeah, means mind the speed limit. Please shut the fuck up.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Whoops, I just got a fine. You are under arrest. You are under arrest. Sorry. Fuck off. Slow down, Jesus. These corners are really sharp. You know what I need to put in the traffic flow, the Winston Hill. Oh yes, I need to do the SAR with that. Yeah, that reminds me. Yeah, it is the BNSF. I thought it would be. Yep, it's the one. We've got to go up a little bit further and then swing it around. We could just go off the cliff here if we want. Cause some chaos. It's just up in there.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
So now we're in Casper. We actually got a base here in Casper, actually just down the road here as well. So we're going to grab the Peterbilt 389 that we got in my storage, and we're going to transfer it here to Casper, and then we can continue our journey here in Casper. So the 389 will be coming out very shortly, folks. The Peterbilt 389. Peterbilt. That's more like a Peterbilt. I just call it a Pete. It's Pete for short. So the skins you're seeing there are only spawn in this state, folks.
Stay right, and then turn right.
The CFL, that's a interstate one that spawns all over the place.
Turn right.
It's part of my Road Network pack. The current version of the Road Network pack will be receiving an update within the next week. I was hopeful to get it out this last week. I just ran out of time, and also focused as well on other things. Pretty warm week over the last week, and it's planning to be that again this week. So it's already started over the last... What is this idiot doing?
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
Yep, outside the Coca-Cola place. That's why I knew this straight away. So as soon as I was going here, it's like right next to the Coca-Cola place.
Turn right.
Couple warehouses. Yep, there they are. I still need to change these BNSFs to the port ACFS Port Logistics. I've only got some of them as ACFS Port Logistics at the moment. The ACFS boys out of St. Mary's here in Sydney, but the ACFS Port Logistics, they're Australian worldwide. So they're interstate company, and yeah, they're an Australian company. And they're one of the major players in port logistic with containers here in Australia. So yeah, they definitely need to be represented here in the game, because I'm trying to bring all the Australian influence into American Truck Simulator, and yeah, give the people that the Australian viewers especially, and the people in New Zealand as well, that like the Australian content as well. We love your content. We love I've played with a few of the New Zealand ones, and obviously I've got the Parboy K200, which is I've been able to update since 1.50, which is fantastic. By just changing the compatible number. It's quite easy. When you know the ins and outs of modding, things become natural. But sometimes you get ones where they like take forever to figure out, and that's when it frustrates you. Just like the FTE Reefer, it took me so long to finally get it up and running. Finally, the pack is available. Right. Flour has been delivered, and let's have a look at the results. Well, no, we're not. Let's just go straight to the next one. So we're going to grab that 389 where we started at Council Bluffs. We're going to bring it all the way to currently where we are, and that is William Caspar, the friendly ghost. And we're going to grab our driver now, and we're going to relocate that, and we're going to slap that on, and we're going to bring out a B-double design of the Ansett. So let's do that right now. There it is. And do note the what the hell's going on with this skin? Do note the truck skin will become available in the Godfather's Freighter T-Liner Trailer Skins pack. The next update. Painted guards, that's the one we wanted. Yep, painted guards. So there's the next update. Oh, good. We've got all the lights and everything still, so we can work off that. That's worked out great. And long vehicle already on there. Yep, lovely, lovely. All right, we've got the kilo number ones on there. Right, let's relocate that over to the Caspar, and we shall roll with the B-double now. All right, so no more single trailer. We will use that as well, and then we can get up and running. All right, let's save that. Lovely, awesome, cool. I wish we could block this window. That would be awesome. Let's have a look at the cargo. Montana. Sort her up through there. Yep, that sounds delightful. Let's do that. All right.
Let's do this.
Okay, so we got our Peterbilt Peterbilt 389 now with the B-double version of the Ansett. So here we go. Alright, enjoy the ride. This has got different accessories inside of it too, I do believe. We'll grab some fuel because this is a truck that I've had for a while, the Peterbilt, in my files, so fill it up. I've just done it up a little bit today. So yeah, you don't normally see me roll with Pete's, mainly always Kenworths. So K200, RTA mods, or Parboy version. I got both of them. K104, 108. I got the 100 from the Steam Workshop, of course. I skinned for that. So all those K-Series ones, I do skins for the Godfather's Kenworth K-Series skins pack. And with the T-Series, we got, man, we got a whole bunch of T-Series trucks. You know, we got that Frank Paru T900 Legend. We do skins for that. You would have seen the Jack Daniels one I did over the last few days, folks, in the uploaded video. If you haven't, check it out. And if you haven't checked my latest American Truck Simulator videos I've posted up over the last few days, folks, highly recommended. Check them out. We've got the Tui's new skin. We've got the Crown Lager. We've got the Jack Daniels, just to name a few, as my latest American Truck Simulator uploaded videos. All our uploads start as premieres at 1080p, ultra wide, 4K ultra wide after premiere. I'm on an ultra wide LG monitor, gaming monitor. That's one of the reasons why everything's in ultra wide. With the American Truck Simulator side of it, I can do that. But with Train Sim World, it lets me actually still broadcast in a standard format. For American Truck, it doesn't let me for some reason. Just looks weird if I do it in a standard format. It squashes everything in, so I don't like that. And it just doesn't look good for the viewers. These guys are going to stop, like, okay, no. These guys are going to stop. Okay, thank you very much, appreciate it. Gotta make sure I get some stops on this side. Yep, all good. You know, I'm actually being a sucker right now, folks. I really need to, you know, just do this. It's just easier to do this.
Rear outing.
Don't have to drive to it. All right. I wasn't thinking then. We'll just drive up to the... We're just here a minute ago too. Anyway. That probably works out quite well. We'll just pretend that my cousin come along and grabbed the other truck and he delivered me this one. Like, okay, thank you. Here's this one. Now take it back to Iowa. He'd be like, sure thing, boss. Good trip, boss. I'd be like, yes, it is. I'll say, don't forget to rest now, and you know, don't clock in more than what you need to. Right. Okay, 2:41 in the afternoon, and in the game, that is. It is currently 8:56 local time here in Australia. That's 2200 hours 56. So we're rolling with the Peterbilt 389 SES standard, and we've got the accessory mod from the SES workshop. It's working fine in 155, and not sure about 156 beta, so I don't do betas. Yeah, we're rolling with that. And we've got the freighter T-liner, and we've got the drop deck lead and tag with the freighter T-liner.
Time to get the job
And
done.
Ansett Freight Express, a former company, Ansett, here in Australia. Is a former airline. The Freight Express was well known on the roads here in Australia, especially when me growing up. Another one we lost here recently was XL Express. And you know, it's funny actually, I thought XL Express actually went bust a long time ago actually. And I ended up, because I didn't end up seeing them for quite a while, and then all of a sudden they started popping out again. I'm like, oh no, they're still around. And then, yeah, they've just gone into liquidation in this last
Get ready to turn left.
few months. With the likes of Don Watson as well.
Turn
you know,
left.
legendary Don Watson, after 77 years, a well-established Australian company, very well known and respected by pretty much everybody in the trucking community.
Turn left.
So sad seeing these companies that are legendary like that just go under. Mate, can you let me out, or you just gonna be a idiot? Thank you. Whoops. Didn't realise I was gonna slap him.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. Go straight. Stay left. Caution. Please mind the speed limit. Go straight.
Yeah, so they're very rare, the Peterbilts here in Australia. You know, you come across them from time to time. And I've seen some really not bad designs, really nice designs, but not so good designs as well. But the one I seen at Weber Park over the last week, oh my God. Yeah, that was definitely the nicest one I've ever seen. It is so beautiful. The Sweetie. Guy gave me the trucking code, so you know, the trucking thumbs up. That's the call me. That's one of the, yeah, you got that one obviously. You know, you got that one. But I do that to all the truckies that go past. Not all of them, but you know, most of them. You know, when I'm doing the videos, I'll go like that. You know, trying to get the horn salutes, and you know. I don't do it just for the videos and that. I do it because, yeah, I don't just do it, you know, to make money and everything. This is my passion. I absolutely adore trucks, you know. And I know what the industry's going through at the moment. I know it's struggling. And, you know, man, you know, the government wastes all this money on all this bullshit, but yet they can't, you know, throw in to try to, you know, stop this rot from happening. Yeah. So the richer get richer and the poorer get poorer. Just want to drive us all into the ground. There's a Peterbilt dealership over there.
Go straight.
Yeah, lane Oz. Yeah, so I wasn't originally going to do a B-double with it tonight. I thought I might as well bring it out. So here we go. Don't forget our live chat is open to subscribers only. There's Cooker's truck over there. That's a company that my dad established, actually. My father and the boss of the company at the time, Ross Fitzgerald, great fella. Former manager, New South Wales manager of KFC, actually, before he became the head of Cookers here in Sydney. And yeah, my father and him built the business from the ground up through Fred's Freighters when my dad was working for Fred. And then, yeah, when Cookers went on their own, they gave my dad opportunity. He just couldn't resist. My father was starting to get on, and you could see he was on his way out with Fred as well, because Fred was starting to look for, you know, fresh people as well. And yeah, my dad could see that, so he done the right thing and went with Cookers and
Caution. Please
ended
mind
up
the speed
becoming a
limit.
sales rep for him. Actually, after his lives went on him, he had to retire from truck driving. So he became a sales rep, and he met more people through the industry and whatnot. And then, you know, more opportunities came outside of, you know, that place. And he went and worked for another waste oil company, waste cooking oil company. So what they do is they take the waste cooking oil and they turn it into biodiesel. There's lots of crazy truck stories I could talk about too, man. The day when I almost lost my life in a truck. Yeah, with my dad. Not nice when you see the two wheels coming up and you think you're gone, and then all of a sudden my dad's skills kick into gear and it brings the truck back down. True story. Back at the time I was living somewhere else here in Sydney, but it's actually not far from where I'm actually living now, where it happened. So, you know, I go past the intersection a lot too. I've done some truck spotting. I've done some truck spotting shorts from that particular spot too. So, every time I go there, I always remember that day. Ah, shit! This idiot. This guy's an idiot. G'day, Freddie. Welcome aboard. That's Hoffman Trucking in front there. I do believe they are a Wyoming company. So we are going through Wyoming. So these skins spawn in Wyoming only. I'm getting around him. I think he's going to turn into there. Actually, I thought he was. But anyway, it's all good. I got around him. Well, I've got to watch where I'm going. I've got the B double now. I've got to watch these corners. Yeah, so I would have done this on the Frank Peru Freightliner SD, but it's just the SD keeps crashing the game to the damn desktop. So we're rolling with this
Stay right.
Freighter T-Liner B-double. Got the drop deck lead and tag, the former Ansett Freight Express.
Turn right.
I know they got Freightliner with the original ones for this company.
Go straight.
Oh, you're driving for real? Oh, that's pretty hectic, man. From the Riviera. Oh, yep. There's a bloody tornado down that way in the last week. Yeah, it's amazing how they're, you know, when we have tornadoes here in Australia, you know, they're like, on the news, it's like, oh wow, there's a tornado. I mean, in America, it's like just a normal coincidence. That's crazy how the news goes all out of here in Australia. It's like people are like, oh, it's like rare to see a tornado. These things happen when you're in that type of environment, you know. It's. I know how flat it is down that way. I've been to Wagga Wagga a few times in my life. Don't ask me why the speed limit is so damn slow. Get wide on that one. Goes to Bergen Shores. Yeah, speaking of shores, Darwin Transport, my father had an opportunity when he was working for Fred out of Wethel Park years ago to actually work for Shaw, actually, and he turned it down at the time, actually. He had a bloody good offering too, and yeah. He sort of regrets it, actually, these days. He says that he sort of regretted rejecting the offer at the time, but he said like, to me, like, he was just so loyal. Like, this was just my dad. He was just so loyal to Fred and to the company. And he worked for him for years and years. But Yeah, Fred had all different types of, you know,
Go straight.
things that he did. My dad, you know, done carpet through a Victor Carpets. You know, Victor Carpets warehouse was down in Auburn, just off the motorway, and I think it's the F4 back those days. And yeah, he done piping. He was up at Ningin years ago when the floods happened at Ningin, and my dad was up there, you know, with through Fred's Freighters and Harvey Norman. So I met Jerry Harvey when I was a kid, so it was one of the highlights at the time. I thought, I'll go Harvey, go give me some free TVs, please. Give me a free PlayStation. PC, that'll do. Those days it wouldn't have been a bloody PlayStation. Jesus, it would have been still Sega back those days. You have both of the games. Yep. Yeah, I got both ATS and ETS. I just don't have ETS downloaded, and I don't really have nothing to do with Euro Truck Simulator these days. I just prefer American Truck. The only thing that I like out of Euro Truck is that they've got the Volvo FHs in there, and the Scanias, Mercedes Astros, and you know, all the stuff we have here in Australia. But we have pretty much a mixed bag of both from Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator here in Australia. I wish SCS Software would do a Trans-Tasman Truck Simulator where it would be just, you know, Australia and New Zealand. You know, we could just have the Kenworth. You know, we have the mixed bag of the American Truck and Euro Truck all in one. You know, and then you could have your T909 legit in the game instead of it being a mod. T610 SAR, of course. Yeah, Euro Truck's very tight with the corners and everything. It's just so damn tight. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know, for American Truck it's sort of got more of a Aussie feel to it as well. All the billboards you're seeing, folks, are all being designed by me. So I've tweaked up the Real Companies and Gas Stations mod and put some stuff into it, make it feel a bit more Australian. But also, I got a lot of the American influence in it. Got our lights on, better get them on, or we're going to get another damn fine like before. And the console players will be enjoying American Truck and Euro Truck later this year, folks. That's if it still pulls the trigger on it this year. The SCS boss has already come out and said that he would be not happy if it doesn't get released this year. So they're confident that it'll be done. And we gradually, you know, over the last year been seeing, you know, the game gradually, you know, transition for the console release. The gaming engine, the new gaming engine, and you know, the bits and pieces that have been coming with it as it's been going on. And it's been frustrating for us modders because, you know, we've had to, you know, work the new ways on how to skin, and you know, the cargo packs have taken away, you know, cargo from the game, and you know, we've got to wait for people to update those, and
Go straight.
yeah, some things are not perfect, like the flatbed. Unfortunately, the freighter flatbed
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
doesn't want to play ball anymore. I thought I had a fix here
Please mind the
about a
speed
month
limit.
ago, but yeah, it didn't fall correctly, unfortunately.
Go straight.
Bit of a 90s feel just there with that one. Actually, I didn't realise I still got that in my files. Lol. ETS really needs a huge cleanup. Depends what do you mean by like huge cleanup. Like if you got mods for it, then I know you're paying. Because when you play the game with mods, every update, that's the frustration period. So I normally delete all my mod trucks and trailers and everything before we transition to a next update normally. And so I normally know how to change the compatible number with a lot of the Steam Workshop, especially the Steam Workshop stuff. I know to change the files straight away when there's new updates. Not everything does it though. Unfortunately, the W990 from the workshop doesn't play
Stay
ball,
left.
so normally just got to wait for an update for that. It's no big drama. It's not a truck I play often. I get around this turnbuckle here. Get around him. Come on. Come on. Yeah. That's it. Good stuff.
Stay right, and then turn right.
Don't know why I did that. Took sort of turn up here. No, am I lucky I'll be going straight
right.
through it. Where am I going? Going back down into 72. Yeah, in America they used to have more of the cab overs,
Go straight.
and then they decided to start going in this direction. And but here in Australia, there's you know, a mixed bag of both. So yeah, with Euro Truck, you see more the cab over.
Go straight.
They seem to like the cab overs more so. The funny thing is, like, especially here in Sydney, the last, like here in 2025, you probably might know or you might not know, you know, a lot of the accidents that have been happening up on the M7 motorway, actually not far from where our truck spot actually. There was actually one on one of the days I was truck spotting actually, and I didn't realise. But yeah, a lot of the fires, a lot of the FHs have been catching fire lately. Have all been up on the bloody M7 motorway here in Sydney. I was waiting for Volvo to actually turn around and have a massive recall actually. So normally if there's problems with a car, for instance, normally the manufacturer will turn around and say, oh, you know, we need a recall for this model, you know. Trucks, it's a different story. It's all got to do with the maintenance and shit. It was just funny how there were Volvo FHs that it was happening to, like back to back to back. I think there was three in the last few months. It wasn't even a warm day when it happened either. It was bloody winter. So you said you're a real truck driver. So what do you haul? What is your main what do you drive? What do you haul?
Go straight.
You don't have to say the company, you know, obviously, you know, we could confidentially with that.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
We all like to keep our secrets when it comes to where we work. I work here. I work outdoors with the photography, the video photography and the photography
Turn
for
left.
my truck spotting, which is my passion. I wish I had the money for the new iPhone. I do and I don't. If I do, it wipes me out. Now the bloody Broncos have made the grand final qualifier, I've sort of got to save my money now.
Stay right, and then
The boys, my mates are planning to go up there and watch the game. It's lucky we've got accommodation up there. You know, we've got relatives we know and stuff up there. It's one good thing.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
I got relatives up a little bit further up in Maroochydore and Nambour. So it's not like haven't got places to
Please
stay if
mind
we
the
do
speed
go up.
limit.
Good if I go up actually. I might go up a bit earlier so I can go truck spotting. A couple of nice places up there. I might get up on that Brisbane Valley Highway actually, where one of my good mates, one of the good YouTube mates, does some truck spotting for us from time to time.
Stay right.
Got a fella that used to send me photos actually through my Facebook page actually. If he's watching, I think it's Cullum. If he's watching, you can start doing that again if you want, buddy. You send them through the Facebook. That'd be great. So we're starting to do photos also on our videos. So not every video is like that. Speaking of truck spotting, folks, like I said, I got a couple of truck spotters that I follow. M1 Truck Spotter, of course, Abrat out of Victoria there. BJ Truck Spot. And, of course, the Australian Truck Action over in South Oz. Absolute legend. They're all legends in my eyes. They're all legends. You know, we all share the same passion. I will be rolling with the convoy next month, ladies and gentlemen, here in Sydney. Eastern Creek to the Hawkesbury Showground. It's absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to that. Going to be doing footage of that. Looking forward to it. That'll be an awesome day. Hopefully it's nice and warm, not too hot. Nice and warm, no storms. Just a beautiful day. And then we've got the Illawarra Convoy, of course, the 21st edition this year. Fortunately, I couldn't make it to the 20th last year. I originally was going to go, and then, yeah, something else came up, unfortunately. That's in November. Looking forward to that as well. I'll get up somewhere along there and do some footage. I'm thinking Mount Ousley, to be honest. Might get up Mount Ousley there somewhere. I'm thinking the bridge over the top that goes like down in the bottom section. But I was only thinking Mount Ousley because I know how slow they go through that particular part. And there he is, Cameron. How you going, buddy? I was actually going to open up my Facebook Messenger again and let you know that we've shut down our Messenger side of things on the Facebook page. So, yeah, I was going to let you know that, but unfortunately, I don't need to now. well, fortunately, I don't need to now, because I'm going to be busy again later on tonight. Yeah, I'm being good, being real good. Well, I'm more happier now the Broncos won, but yeah, I'm going good, going good. But I'm not going to talk about the game because, you know, obviously, you know, we all have our teams that we follow, and I just, you know, as much as I go for the Broncos, I just love the sport. You know, the sport is just a controversial politics son of a bitch. It's all politics at the end of the day. I know politics a lot in sport. I follow Formula One, and that is politic to the core. Yeah, no, I thought you might have gotten the wrong idea when you thought that couldn't get a hold of me on the messenger, but I did say on there that I was shutting it down. So. God, I hate it when you go into one bright area and then all of a sudden it does that dim thing on you. The lights are working. They seem to be really dim for some reason. Don't know why. Did you see the Tui's new skin that I did, Cameron? Did the uploaded video for it over the last weekend.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Alright, here we are. Coming into our base here very shortly. Oh, there's ACFS right there.
Get ready to turn left.
This should be ACFS as well. Eventually it will. All of this will just become ACFS.
Turn left.
I don't really want to release the Aussie version to the public. It's just more of a personal thing because I'm recording over the Real Companies and Gas Stations mod, by the way. So I don't really want to take that away from the modder.
Finally, we are here.
Because that's, yeah, that's his pride and joy. I just like tweaking it and making it feel like a little bit more Australian. And okay. The M4 motorway. Yeah, no, I haven't done the M4 motorway this last week. I did the M2 motorway at North Rocks. Did Wethel Park. And that was absolutely off the chain. I did more parts in Wethel Park than ever before. I went up to the truck wash there and up near my dad's old work and everything, just to see what was different about it. You know, I haven't been in that particular area of Wethel Park for years. So I used to work around there as well with block out shutters and VMAR, which I explained to you guys about earlier in the stream, and in Verma and block out shutters. And my dad across the road next to the Primo factory was the original Fred's Freighters. Actually, I think Don Watson ended up moving into the old base. Actually, that's where Don Watson were. It's funny how former companies, big interstate companies, have just disappeared from that particular base. It seems to be a curse. Broke down in the CBD of all places. Oh, you don't want to be breaking down in the CBD because the towing fine would be quite expensive. 40,568 there. Let's have a look at the company offers. Actually, it's 12:10 in the morning, so we might not be able to do that in the game. Been streaming for a couple of hours now, but we started early tonight, so we're still going to go. Right, let's have a look at the world map. Just got to get a sleeping place here. Might as well just go and slap it in just there.
Let's do this.
Oh, yeah, Eddie Avenue. Yep, I know where that is. Yep. It goes into 2 lanes. I turn right and look in the corner, too wide, and mounted the curb and blew the tire. Ah, you mounted the curb. Oh, shite. That's even worse. Yeah, I'm might be going up to Brisbane actually in a couple of weeks because my mates are thinking about getting tickets for the grand final qualifier now that now we're established, but getting tickets is going to be very difficult. I know for a fact. That's what I said to the boys. I said, man, we're going to be finding it hard to get tickets, especially we've got the accommodation side of it. We've got that taken care of, no worries. But when it comes to the other side of it, yeah. All right, let's deliver some cider. Let's deliver some cider. Let's see what else there is. Yeah, we'll deliver some cider. I'll do.
Let's go.
We'll just go swing it. Was that at the ACFS? I think it is. Yep, it is. ACFS Port Logistics. Right.
Okay.
Seen a couple of the boys again today, folks. Oh, by the way, the truck spotting videos I posted up earlier today, it says the date, the 14th. They're actually from last Sunday. So that was a mistake on my behalf. I was half asleep when I did it. But anyway. I do have ones from today anyway. So a couple ACFS boys that are out today as well.
Okay, here we go.
Nah, not McGolla Road, Penrith. McGolla Road, Penrith turns into another road when you get further into Penrith and then down further on the other side of it where the car yards are. But that's where I truck spot here a few months ago. That was the only time that I've been in the Penrith area to truck spot. Are you serious? They took away that bloody trip? I was only just there, and they've taken away that trip. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to find out where that's located. Resume delivery. So where's it at? Is it that building? I think it might be somewhere else.
Turn right.
Oh, we do have it. Here we go. Okay. The hell? Yeah, Castlereagh Road, that's the one. Yeah, I just thought it was all Magolda Road. Even that area's all changed than what it was back in the days.
Turn left.
So I know they changed it recently because I know they redone the train bridge.
Turn left.
I think a year or two ago they redeveloped the train bridge.
Stay right.
Yeah, because the old bridge was on its way out. They found rot in the iron that was in it, and it was a matter of time it was going to collapse, so they had to build another bridge. Oh yeah, you went to the cafe with an E. Oh yep.
Stay left. And then turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, not planning to go to Pemberway for a while. We've got the school holidays coming up as well, folks. But I am clear on the first week. I will be not looking after my daughter the first week this time around. So the mother is taking the holidays. She can't take her holidays around Christmas time because that's a busy period for her line of work. Even though she just does the school hours side of things. Still busy. Especially if she's in retail. Yeah, I had a burger at Weville Park over there actually, and I in that video you would have probably seen me folks testing the burger out on there as well, and that wasn't as good as Cafe with the E. But that being said, that wasn't the only burger place that was on Victoria Street at Weville Park. There's multiple locations along Victoria Street there that have different burger places. It was just the one at the time that I was around. I could smell it and I was like, oh, I'm hungry. And then I come back to the area and I sniffed it out and I seen it and I thought, oh yeah, I'll go and check it out. They're more expensive than the Cafe with E by $4. So I had to drink chips, and chips were pretty good though. I have to say the chips were alright. Once again, I'd probably say the portion of chips wasn't worth the price, but definitely better than Macca's. For $20, I prefer that, paying $20 for that than Macca's. But that being said, there's a really nice chicken shop here in Sydney called Flappy's, and Flappy's is absolutely really good. bare goods out of Victoria. See those from time to time on my truck spotting trips along the motorway. So the motorway parts I go to, the M7, M2, they're part of the national motorway. So they're the motorway that goes, Canberra, Wagga Wagga, Yass, Melbourne. Then you go northbound, Newcastle, Port Macquarie, Coffs Harbour, New England, Hunter, Singleton, Glen Innes, Brisbane, so on, surfers. Into the city as well, So rolling with the Peterbilt 389. So we had the 579 out earlier. Damn itchy nose. Oh, yeah, shit done. That was a bit of a sharp corner. It's like I was playing the game of Wheel of Float then, and works out fine. That's what happens when I've got an itchy damn nose. Someone's talking about me. Must be Kayla. Currently in Montana, folks. We started in Iowa tonight. Done a fair bit. Favorite fast food place reopened in your area? Oh, okay. Still the same type of food, or is it not the same? Looks like that guy's broken down. Carl's Jr. Are they back open, are they? We'll see how long it lasts this time. Hungry Jack's is there now. Okay, see, I wasn't in that part of Weber Park when I was there last week. So that's Hungry Jack's now. So my old work agency used to be where that is. So I used to go there all the time for that. Every couple of weeks I used to have to go there. Or every month, sorry, once a month. Once a month I used to have to go there. That was one good thing about that work agency. I used to only have to go there once a month. And as soon as I moved from there, bloody every 2 weeks with the other ones. Shit, that reminds me. I think I've got an appointment tomorrow. Crap. I'll have to double check that. Hopefully it's not tomorrow, because it's going to be nice and warm. Bloody both tomorrow and Tuesday is going to be quite warm. 28 degrees on Tuesday, 27 tomorrow. It's quite warm. It's going to be 30 on Friday. I'm looking forward to that. Like, yes, finally, summer. big accident on the other side.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Not on Friday, no. Not this last Friday. The Friday before that, I was up at the M7. This Friday, last Friday, I was at St. Mary's again. So, yeah, I've done some St. Mary's truck spotting. Pretty good trucks come through. The Winston come through. One of the beautiful Winstons. Shaftless come through again. A couple shaftless went through actually. So yeah, I was up at St. Mary's on Friday. Had my gear with me and everything. Going to my mate's house. So I had the big bag with me. It was pretty quiet actually. It wasn't as good as it wasn't the best St. Mary's trip I've done. It was just one of those days. You get your days like that when you truck spot in the areas you know and you do most. And St. Mary's is one of them where it can be a mixed bag from time to time. You get your days there where it's absolutely off the chain, and you get your days where it's just, you know, it's okay in parts, but it's quiet. And that it was just Friday. It was just quiet. It wasn't like it was normally. I was there at the same times like normal, but it was like, you know, around the afternoon. But yeah,
Stay right, and then exit right.
it's just like that from time to time. But yeah, the Webble
Exit
Park
right.
trip I did this last week, it's definitely been the best Webble Park truck spotting video I've posted so far.
Stay left.
I
Then
just
turn left.
cannot get over the amount of awesome Kenworths that are in that area before even getting to Victoria and Elizabeth Street, which is the main intersection.
Turn left.
Yeah, you would have been going out of your way though. Yeah, not that far down on St. Mary's. A lot of the boys around there, they know me a lot when it comes to the trucks around there. There's a few of them, you know, they don't give me the horn salutes, but they just wave, you know, whatever.
Stay left, and then turn left.
Right, here we are at the... I still got this one as Dollar
Turn
Tree.
left.
I need to change the Dollar Trees, actually. I might change them to the reject shop. Just put the reject shop in the game. Hooked to the reject shop. No, it looks like a supermarket though, so I don't know. I might change it back to... I used to have IGA in the game, I know that, so I might throw the IGAs back in. Yeah, my nephew was up in the CBD on the weekend, actually, wine and dining his girlfriend. I'm pretty sure that he was up at the Summit or Centrepoint Tower. I know it was one or the other.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Actually, I think the Summit is in Centrepoint Tower, Sydney Tower. Shepparton, that'll be Fred. Yeah, I've done a couple on the highway at Smithfield a few times over. Done a couple at Smithfield. And I've done Eastern Creek once, but not at the truck stop. That's BJ's territory. And I don't like to tread on truck spotters' toes, and I just out of respect for their passion, for their line of work, for what they do as well. So that's why I sort of like to keep out of those. But I love to do it. I love to do it, but when I get to that particular point after walking after a bit, I just get damn tired, especially with my fat legs. Right. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cider has been delivered, and that will be about it. Actually, I think that's about it for the stream. Let's see if we can maybe do some little tiny quick one before we do go off. We might do one more last run. We started off the night with the 5.7, the cover photo for tonight's live stream, folks, which is the other Peterbilt, and then we've moved into the 389 as we've gone along. Yeah, the twin servos at the M4. I don't do those. I don't do those because I can't even get into them, like, because I don't drive and shit. But anyway, I have got some avenues, and yes, definitely busy over the next few weeks. You know, especially if we do, like my mates and me, we do eventually decide to go to Brisbane for the grand final qualifier. And then, yeah, grand final week will be, I'll be like, yeah, I'm too busy. Right. I don't think we're going to get anything this close. So we go back there. We don't really want to do that. Can do that one. I'm going to be here for another half an hour. You know what? Let's just call it a stream. So let's have a look at our current gallery of Waller Trucks photos. So I'm going to change that one. Oh no, actually, there's our Tui's new one, by the way, folks. It's a beautiful photo. There's our Tui's new combination with the K108 FTE Reefer, beautiful skin. So do look out for that. So let's have a look at the current, before we do go, we'll show you guys, we're currently working on the 1.1 version update to the FTE Reefer trailer skins pack. And this is a pack that I still need to do skins for. The Nutella one that we showed you guys last week, we still haven't done the video for. We will be doing that this week coming. So do look out for that towards the end of the week. And also, we've got the Pepsi one. I still need to do that. I still need to do one for that. We've done the Jack Daniels one over the weekend. There's an uploaded video in that. Still need to do this one, and I have fixed up the golden, the logo is no longer showing on there, so that has been fixed up. So there you go. That has been fixed up and corrected. So we will be doing that. The Golden Crumpets. The Crown Lager one, we've done that. The 50th anniversary edition. So we done that over the weekend. We've got the Roadmaster coming out in the next update. Roadmaster. Yes. Roadmaster coming out the next update. So do look out for that. We've got the Extra Dry, Tui's Extra Dry. So there you go. We've got the Tui's Extra Dry. Beautiful skin coming out. The next update, the 1.1 version update. There's a Tui's new. How do you feel? Feel okay. So yeah, the Roadmasters one coming out as well in the next update. Actually, you know what? That's actually around the wrong way. They're meant to be this way. I do believe that it's meant to be this way. Thicking hell. I think I've flipped them the wrong way, actually. I think they need to go the opposite way. If I remember rightly, it's this side and then down. And then the same with that side. Oh, I'll have to double check that, actually. I'm pretty sure that that's wrong. I think that's wrong. I'm pretty certain. Yes, it is, actually, because it matches up with the blue at the back. So, actually, I've got to flip those around. So, don't worry. That'll be fixed up. So, next week when we're live, next Sunday, we will show you guys on next Sunday's live stream. All right. So, don't forget, we will have new uploaded videos at a premiere of American Truck Simulator later in the week on the Friday and the Saturday next week before our live stream next Sunday. We'll be live again at the same time from 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time next week. We pulled the trigger a little bit earlier this week because I had nothing really else going on, so that's why I went live earlier. But we will be live. If I do have nothing again, we will be live a little bit earlier. But do note, our regular normal starting time will be Australian Eastern Standard Time at 8 p.m. Here in Australia. 7:30 p.m. South Australia, Northern Territory, 6 p.m. Western Australia, 10 p.m. New Zealand, 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Central Europe, 6 a.m. Eastern States USA, 5 a.m. Texas USA, 4 a.m. Mexico City, Mexico, 3 a.m. West Coast USA, 3 a.m. British Columbia, Canada, and 6 a.m. Toronto, Canada. Those are also the starting times for tomorrow's Train Sim World 5 live stream of All Aboard Live. Yes, it is still All Aboard Live. Don't forget, when we move to Train Sim World 6, All Aboard Live will become All Aboard. Okay, so we're getting rid of the live out of All Aboard Live. It will be from Train Sim World 6 on All Aboard. And it still will be a live stream, but a brand new fresh look and a new starting time of 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. It will become daylight saving time in the next few weeks because we're going into daylight saving in the first weekend of October. Right. That's all we've got time for today's American Truck Simulator experience. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to look out for the daily truck spotting shorts I will be posting up on our channel throughout the week. And also our latest uploaded videos. We've got our 70th video coming up this week, ladies and gentlemen. And that will be my trip to the M2 motorway at North Rocks. And then we have our 71st video at St. Mary's. And then we've got other ones coming your way. I don't even know where the hell I'm going at the moment. But I will be doing some brand new areas that I've never done before. So do look out for those. We will be bringing those this week. That's all we got time for. That's it. I'm out of here. Bye-bye, folks. I come from the land down under. If you hear the thunder, you better run. You better take cover. We'll see you next time. Cheers.